Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever part of the world you are tuning in. This is Irfan, your clarity coach, coach in the last 4 years. And welcome to Arfeen Khan's Coach to a Fortune platform, where we bring about amazing stories of some great human beings from all around the world who have come out of their own challenges and own situations and made life better for themselves, and now are on a mission to make an impact in the world outside there by their own stories and understandings of what they have learned, and how they can do it better for others. So I have one such amazing human being today with us. Her name is Uzma Chaya. She's all the way from South Africa, originally from Pakistan. And I'm not going to take a lot away from her story. Uzma, are you listening to us? Please switch on your camera so we can see you, Uzma.
Hi, Irfan. Hi,
Hi, Uzma. How are
Irfan.
you? Good to see
I'm
you.
good.
Long
Thanks.
time.
Good
How are
to see
things?
you.
Superb, superb,
All good,
superb.
Irfan. How are you
It's such
keeping?
a
How's
delight.
family?
I'm good by the grace of God, all well. It's such a delight to always connect with you, because you have some amazing energy going on with you right now these days. The kind of work that you're putting out as well, which we're going to talk about. But more
Yeah.
importantly, at the beginning, I would like people to know who Uzma Chaya was. What was she doing and what was going on. So tell us a little bit about yourself, where you come from, and what were you doing.
Okay. So I'm Uzma Chaya, born and brought up in Karachi, Pakistan, and living in South Africa for past 19 years. Got married, came here.
Wow.
And I was I had all the degrees, education, everything, but I decided to be at home, enjoy my life. So I was a
Sure.
homemaker. And my professional life started somewhere around 8 years back when the economy was going down and I was looking for something. So I was housewife,
Okay.
and then I jumped into network marketing, and that's
Hmm.
how I was doing it. And then I realized that this is something that I want to grow. I want to do something for myself. I was still figuring out where I belong and what do I do, what is my purpose. So that's how I came in coaching just few months ago. When
Okay.
pandemic hit, yeah, so I was doing, figuring out ways to help people, and that's how I figured out that I can be a coach and I can come into this coaching
Got it.
journey.
Got it. So,
Yeah.
let me ask you this, right? So you said you've been a housewife, and then you realized that, what, I want to start something of my own, and you went into network marketing. So you
Yeah.
did, I'm sure you did network marketing for a while.
Yeah.
But then again, you said, I think you fairly recently started coaching, you mean to say, right? But
Yes.
before you started coaching, what made you think that, what, I need to do more beyond the network marketing that I'm doing, or I was doing. What was going
Hmm.
on over there at that point in your life, where you started seeking for something like coaching? I don't know. So
Yeah.
elaborate that part, like what was going on over there.
Okay. See, when pandemic hit, we went into lockdown March 2020 last year.
Right,
And
right.
that's where I felt that I will be nowhere to be found, because the network marketing, that the business that I was running, it was more like face to face doing, presentations. I was growing it, like my business was grown globally. But the thing was, I thought that now my business will be gone. But then I started looking for online options and all those things. So I started looking for people who can coach me and give me some direction. So I started getting that. In between, I felt that I'm still not going anywhere. I was feeling stuck. I was going for counseling, I was going for therapies myself, because there were few things that it was like, something is holding me back. I cannot go forward, although I did a lot of things. So I was doing all those counseling sessions, therapies, everything, but I was still not sure. I was not getting my answers. I was not able to move forward. Then I
Hmm.
started doing Facebook lives, just to grow my business. I said, we need to learn new ways. So I said, okay, let me started doing Facebook live. I started doing once in a week, twice a week. And then from October 2020, I started going live every single day. So when I started going live every single day, what can I talk? Like every day I must have a topic. I have and my thing was, I need to add value to people's life. So I started going live, started adding value to people life. Every day I was looking for some topics to discuss, where I was talking about general life, general people, health, everything,
So
everything I was discussing.
so let me
Yeah.
capture this for my understanding, right? So you're saying
Mm.
that you were doing network marketing, but you felt that I'm not going to go anywhere. Is that something that you were looking to do, something which where you more get connected with, or a better path of or a profession? So what was the
Yeah,
thought
I
process behind?
I wanted to better myself. Yes,
Oh,
obviously
okay.
I did not wanted to leave. I'm still in network marketing, but the thing is I
Hmm.
wanted to grow as a person and help the people around me. Obviously I have a team which I wanted to help. Sometimes I felt like I have no answers for them. I cannot provide the solutions to them. I was figuring out everything.
Ah,
I did not know
okay,
how to
okay,
actually work on myself and get the targets done, get the outcomes, help people.
understood.
So I was
So
stuck
basically,
myself. So
you
how
were
can
kind of,
I?
yeah, basically you were kind of looking to improve yourself so that you are able
Yes,
to do better for your team and for the
yes,
people out there. So like a
yes,
double-edged sword, you're looking for that. I can
yes,
improve myself and I can do better for others also. And that's
yes,
what you're trying to explore. What is the best route probably for you to do that? Would that be correct to say?
yes, yes,
Okay.
yeah,
Now,
yeah.
now I get that. Now I see the connect. So then, how did you stumble upon being a coach? Because did you realize that you can be a coach and that this would fulfill both the aspects that you are looking for, or like how did it came about? Like how did Arfeen Khan and the coach show opportunity came into picture?
Yes. See, one day I was, like I said, I did a Facebook Live, and that Facebook Live really had a lot of views. People actually started approaching me and they asked me, Uzma, I have this problem, I have that problem. Uzma, I'm also feeling like how you are feeling. Uzma, what do you do? Like, can you help me out? Can you? And then, I was having a conversation with my husband. So my husband said, Uzma, while you are like helping people, just talking them, like I would literally picking up the phone and phoning them just to help them, to give them a hearing ear, like, and helping them, get the
Yeah,
answers. So he
yeah,
told me, why don't you, Uzma, when you can help these people, why don't you look into something that can give you, and this is like, you
wow,
are building a passion for it, you are liking it, enjoying it, so why don't
yeah,
you do
smart
that?
man. Yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah, it is
so
true.
he so he said, okay, why don't you look for it? And obviously I think pandemic has taught us that we need as many streams of income.
True, true, true.
So
Yeah, at least a couple, two, three. It's always helps.
yes,
So
yeah,
so that's how you figured the Coach to a Fortune journey, and I'm sure must have stumbled upon an ad or a link
yes.
or something like that, and then you started your
I
journey.
I saw an ad on a messenger. I never opened up ads on messenger, Facebook messenger, but I opened it, and I saw the preview, and
Wow,
that's how I just came in.
awesome, awesome. So was it so was it when you realized this opportunity or possibility of you being a coach and helping other people and doing the work, was there anything that said, what, I need to think. I need to maybe rethink. Is it the right path? Is it not the right path? Because I think it's fair to say it's a decent size of amount involved in this journey as well. Because I've done it as well. I did it 4 years ago with a even higher investment. But so
Yeah.
was there any? What was the thought process around that time? Because I've realized I've seen a lot of people because great human beings, amazing guys, very well capable, but that anything that new that they want to do, right? There is a lot of resistance. Like I am also starting Facebook Live, by the way, soon enough, inshallah. And the first thing that I want to talk about is resistance, because we have a lot of resistance because of whatever reason. So did you felt that resistance, or you were like high on energy and like, no, I'm gonna go forward with it? How was it? I want to know. I want to know.
See, I was excited in the beginning that yes, first of all, that yes, I would like to do that, because that's what I figured out, that because I've already been Facebook Live and people were liking it, so I thought I can do it. Yes, but there were a lot of challenges. First of all, where I'm gonna get the clients, and when I thought of coaching, like and put my name as a coach or life coach or whatever coach, on my Facebook profile, because I've seen people, it's flooded. I
Right.
already know people in my area who have been coached, but I don't see them working. I have never heard about them. I have
True.
never seen them. So I started doing my homework. I started approaching people who I know from my, personal links that were being coached. And I said, okay, let me find out how is the coaching journey going with them. So I did that, and I figured out that they are not doing anything. First of all, because they have done the coaching certificates within over a period of weekend or 5 days or 10 days, spent a lot of money, and they don't know where to go. They are
Wow.
unstuck in
Yeah.
the place where I am right now, like I was at that time.
Right.
So yeah, so I had to, first of all, that was my challenge, that if they are not going anywhere, then how will I go? What will I do? Where I'm going to get my
Mm.
clients? And the
Mm-hmm.
second thing was financial, that where I'm going to come up with the money, because obviously the pandemic was hit. My husband's business was closed for past 3 months. For the whole
Okay.
3 months, we had no, but he had no business. His business was closed down. My business was running, but obviously it was in and out. So whatever we had, we have invested, whatever, using the savings, whatever we had. So I had no clue where the money gonna come from. Like, honestly speaking, I had no idea. So these were the things. Yeah.
Wow. But Uzma, you actually you are also one of the examples that I have seen. It's not about the money, I think, right? Because it's about people who have already decided. When I already decide, like say for example, I want to start something. I want to take care of my family. I want to take my mom to Hajj. I want to take my mom for Umrah, or you want to take your family members for a vacation. When you have decided, and then you approach to find the resource or the possibilities, it works even better because I've already decided.
Yes.
I'm not basing my decision whether I have the money or not. I think you are an example of that because you didn't have the money, but you said, you know what, I want to do this because I know this is a double-edged sword. You also knew like you great job because you also compared other people what they are doing and why this could work for me, like it's not work for others. You did that as well, which is smart for
Yes.
me. I mean, for me, I just seen a couple of Arfin's videos and I went there and I said, you know what, I trust this man. I trust my gut feeling and I'm gonna go with it. I went for it. But someone like yourself has done a little bit of research, which is good because you are right. I also realized in the last 4 years that I'm working alongside Arfin, building my own work and supporting Arfin's work as well because I love this work. I realized that some amazing human beings, they have gone and done some courses, but they are doing, like Arfin says, jack shit. Pardon my language, but that's what is the reality. And I'm
Yeah.
glad you move forward and you joined hands with the right kind of community and the work and support and everything. So which is brilliant. Now I'm really excited to
I
know
would like
the
to add, Irfan here, why I joined Arfin. I did all my research. Like, I've got,
wow.
but why I joined Arfin is the community. The
Yeah, true,
community that he was providing, the
true, true, true,
mastermind he
true.
was providing. So that was my reason to get in this.
That is phenomenal. I love my community. I love my community. That's no
Yes.
question about it. So, I'm really excited to know the secret of your energy today. So, what are the breakthroughs? What are the possibilities? What are the changes that you started seeing in your life, in yourself? Because I know you, I mean, we have not spoken in detail because I don't know. But I know that you've gotten some high valuable uh, things from this entire journey that you have taken upon. And I think how long have you been? You've completed the journey. You're a certified coach now, right?
Yes. Yes.
Great. So tell me a little bit about yourself. What has changed for you so far?
You know what? Biggest breakthrough was to figure out like who I am. Like seriously speaking, like
Wow.
going through, and sometimes I used to feel like I was always like that. I was not a kind of a person that what, if somebody tells me to do this, do that. I cannot be dictated. I get very 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 this thing that if somebody tells me to do this, do that, I will never do it. I
So
love my
what
independence.
personality type you are?
I'm helper with achiever traits. Yeah.
Two with the three. Okay, great.
Yeah. And another thing was I love my freedom. My mother always taught me to be an independent. My mother always taught me to be very independent woman. So I wanted that freedom, independence, and alhamdulillah I got it from my husband, from my family. I did whatever this man never put me down or said no for anything that I wanted to do. So he was
Wow,
my
that's good.
support structure.
That's good.
Yeah. So I figured out freedom is my first baseline.
Good one.
Yeah, so that was the biggest discovery or biggest breakthrough that I figured out that. Also, what change, what this course initially did was that the answers that I was looking for, like I said, in terms of counseling and therapies and all that, I got, all my answers. I got unstuck. The things that were stopping me, in the beginning of those defining moments, activities, and all those things. So I
Yeah.
think that broke through a lot of things. Uh, Another breakthrough that happened when we were in power room doing the calls, right? So what happened there? My verbiage totally changed. I was that time, I think, in the starting of my fifth week, and everything was changed. Like my
Wow.
husband could hear me making calls, and he said, Uzma, how can you talk like that? But I had that background of network marketing where I used to do cold callings. But the thing was, the conversation has changed. The thing that I
Yeah.
was telling them, I'm not
Yeah.
asking people, begging them to buy my product anymore. I ask them
Yeah.
questions so that
Yeah.
if it's right
Yeah.
thing for them to do, if it's the right thing for them to do. So I think that was the
Yeah.
biggest breakthrough because
Yeah.
my whole verbiage was changed. The
Yeah.
whole
Because
style of changing. Yeah.
100%. But I think the way I look at it as a coach, the deeper point to what you are telling me is that mentally you shifted to be a much more
Yes.
confident person than you were. Not
Yes.
that you were not a
Yes.
confident person, right? You're already
Yeah.
talking to people, but so imagine, if I don't have the reservation of, oh, what people will think about me, how will they judge me, what would they talk about me, how would they perceive me? If it's just that is gone, the magic happens because you're not afraid to be
Yes.
seen. Now you're not afraid to
Yes.
be seen, right? And I'm telling
Yes.
you, this
Yeah.
is this what you're telling me. I'm putting it in a different word in my context. This was one of the biggest breakthroughs that I had while I was when I was understanding the entire system, and I got an opportunity to have a connect with the team as well. And this is the biggest breakthrough that a lot of people are afraid to be seen or be out there.
Yes.
So that,
Yeah.
and I'm sure this will have an impact not only in your work, your network marketing, not only with your communication with your kids, with how you will be able to help them understand certain things, your
Yes.
communication with your husband, communication with your family members, and the world out there. That's the magic of this work, right? And I'm so
Like
happy
you
for you.
won't believe, Irfan, what happened is my son, like just 2 weeks ago, he was telling me that, what, he's in final year of the school. So he was telling me, I have this problem, I have this problem. I said, okay, don't talk about problem. Let's look for the solutions.
Wow, is it brilliant or not, right?
Yes, it is,
So,
because
so
the entire thing has changed. Like, I like, even my family says, like, even like something that happens in our family and the way I'm dealing with those issues, like, my husband is totally proud of me, I must say, of the person that I'm becoming.
that's brilliant. That's brilliant. I'm still working my wife to feel the same. No, that's a joke. That's a bad joke, probably. I don't know,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, yeah, I know. So tell me with this new identity or the new Uzma that has emerged now after this phenomenal
Yeah.
changes and transformation and insight, who's going to help more people, who's going to impact more people, who's going to, of course, make more money for your family to stand up strong and everything. What are the things that you're looking for? That what do you feel there are things that you feel that now they are possible where the old Uzma before the journey would not have thought possible? What are those some of the things that you're aiming for, which you feel now it's possible? I'm interested
uh,
to know.
yeah, there are a lot of things that, what, now I feel, because when I used to think back and think, okay, so I thought maybe it will happen someday, I did not believe it. But now with the system what have provided me, I think the possibilities are bigger. I can do a lot. I can work on my kids' dreams. I'm actually looking forward to, just tick those off, because I've already made a plan to how to achieve those goals for my kids. I want to do a
Wow.
lot, obviously, for my husband and my kids, but my parents are involved. There are few charity organizations that, I would love to work with them. I'm still working with them, but little hesitance is there when we have to look for the finances and things. So my bigger picture
Yeah.
is, when I want to do something, I don't have to be worried about that how it's gonna get done. So I would just say, okay, yeah, just do it. Let's do it. Just get it done.
Wow.
So that's what I'm looking forward, and I feel it's
Superb.
possible now. Like now I know it's everything is possible.
Superb. Wow. I mean, your energy and your body, your thought speaks. I mean, entirely. I mean, when I'm looking at the screen, speaks more than the words coming out of you, and which is really amazing. And I've seen Uzma. I've seen many, many, many stories coming out of Arfin's amazing work. The man is on a mission, and that's what I love about him. To connect with him, because there are so many lives that needs to be touched and changed, like ours,
Yes.
right? And that's such an amazing work where you're able to stand strong, without worrying, having a degree of financial uh, income coming in as well, because it's a good work. And this is what exactly Akeem provides. He says, you know what, it's not charity. You don't have to do charity unless you don't want to keep the money
Yes,
and give it to someone else. That's a different story. But as a coach, make
true.
money, take care of your family better,
Yes,
fulfill your dreams, and along with that, help a lot of people as well. And
yes,
that's the beauty of this work that we do. So
yeah.
great job, Uzma, and it was such an
Thank
amazing
you.
conversation. Unless you have anything else to say, uh,
Yes,
you want anything to
yeah,
add?
like you know what, when Arfin used to say like, you know what, we just ask questions and we can help people out. So I used to wonder that how can I ask questions? That was the only thing. And I like, the other coaches also used to say that, Uzma, you always have like, how to ask questions. But I say, you know what, in this few months, like, you know what, I think everything has changed. Now I can, deal with people. I'm looking forward. I'm not like, oh, what if they ask me and what I'm gonna say? It's not no more like that.
That in itself is a
So
huge,
yeah.
huge change. Yeah,
Yeah, it
awesome.
is. It is. It is. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Uzma, for taking time out. I know you're busy with your family, your work and everything, and your clients and everything, but great job. Thank you so much, and lovely connecting with you. Take care. All the best.
Thank you so much, Irfan, for the opportunity. And you take care.